Greetings and welcome to Conspicuous TV. So today we're going to give you a short clips of ups and downs between Jacob Zuma and Julius Malema, as they're going to have coffee together in a short space of time. Just enjoy the video.
Thank you very much.
The last time I checked, you were Honorable Malema.
No, the SG press Chewanis thing, so he said I can ask a question.
It's all right.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I like this question because when the rule to remove members from parliament was passed and supported by the DA, they said they want to ask the question about al-Bashir. And you answered the question about al-Bashir, and then what? Finished. You know, there's nothing that's going to happen. The question about al-Bashir has been answered, and then what? There is a rule permanently to remove members of parliament in the name of al-Bashir. But Mr. President, on al-Bashir, I'm happy you did not arrest him. We're not going to agree for the arrest of an African leader in South Africa to polarize Africa and make South Africa the enemy of the whole of Africa. But I do not agree with violation of a court order. The proper argument you have advanced now is the argument your people should have advanced in appealing the earlier judgment against al-Bashir. But we're happy you did not arrest him. Thank you.
The Honorable, the President.
No, thank you very much, Madam Speaker. While on the matter of al-Bashir, we can talk more about that. I appreciate your views about it, but we can have time to talk about that. But with regard to the minister, unfortunately, I didn't hear the minister. It's the first time I hear. It's literally the first time I hear. Now, it's going to be very difficult that I don't know under what circumstance that was said. Was it said at all? I don't think I can stand and judge. If I had, I'm sure I would have interacted with the minister. But I did not hear. It's the first time actually I hear that. Thank you very much.
But Mr. President,
no.
No, with due respect, Honorable Speaker.
No, Honorable Malema.
I brought the matter to your attention. Please attend to this man. He's compromising you. Ntleko, please. We should make it very clear that we do not want to debate the state of the nation which was presented here by an illegitimate president. We do not recognize him due to his incapacity, lack of direction, association with criminal elements, unaccountability, and pure disregard of the Constitution and the people of South Africa. This is the man who knowingly had sex with an HIV-positive woman and later explained to court that shower will lessen the chances of contracting HIV. We are now a laughingstock of the world. This was another sign of us. This was another sign shown to us that you are incapable of becoming a president, but we ignored that. This is the man who knowingly impregnated a friend's child despite that he had many wives at home. This was another sign that you are bad with judgment. This is the man who did not take any decisive action when the Gupta family landed their plane at Waterkloof. Actually, instead of taking action, this is the same man who embraces the same family and attend all their events, despite the fact that those people compromise the security of this country. This is the same man. Wait a bit. I was going to say chess, but I remembered you are a wrong man. This is the same man who appoint ministers with close relationships with Gupta's family, and those ministers immediately start negotiating business deals for the Guptas and his son. This is the man who in December exchanged ministers of finance in South Africa, gave misleading and wrong reasons, and accelerated our country currency into a junk status which led to loss of more than 500 billion. South Africa, we stand here, bound and obliged by the constitutional and moral obligation, and call for the immediate removal of Mr. Zuma as the President of the Republic of South Africa. We are here today to once again apologize to former President Mbeki for being part of those who removed him on the basis of lies, rumors, gossip spread by the sitting president. President Mbeki in his letter says, "I did not tell who was misleading us. We were misled by this man, the President of the Republic of South Africa." We never and will never agree with the economic policies pursued by both President Mbeki and President Mandela, but at least they knew what they stood for, unlike him, who stands for nothing, always get persuaded by the Guptas to take wrong decisions, a man who prioritizes himself and his family. Mr. Zupta, your legacy can be summed up into three things: Mushiniwam, Nkandla, Guptas. And I'm leaving. I can't sit here to debate what you presented here because you are not a legitimate president. Bye-bye.
Honorable Speaker, I don't know whether members want to play politics. Firstly, people every day say something about President Zuma in this country. Should I stand every day, take everybody to court? You say a lot of things about me. Should I do so? If I were
You
to
can
do
take
so,
me to
no,
court. You can,
Zakuluma.
no, nami ngiyakhuluma.
He's answering
This is
you,
not your house.
Honorable
Ngathi ngiyakhuluma,
Malema.
ngathi usendlini yakho. This is not your
Honorable
house.
Malema,
This is
it's not
parliament.
your
Awuna
turn.
ngisakhuluma mo.
Honorable
Ngisakhuluma yini?
Malema.
Reyakhuluma le
Point
rina
of
mo.
order.
Honorable
Everyone
Malema.
speaks here. This is
the
our house.
question.
No,
Yes,
Honorable Malema, you have
can
asked
take
your
action
question.
against me. You can take action against me.
I don't take actions against people like yourself, generally. I don't do it.
Thank you. Speaker, you are out of order.
Honorable Malema, I have not given you a right to address
Yes,
me.
I'm rising on a point of order. Please don't abuse power.
What is the point of
You
order?
cannot switch off our mics. You can switch off her mic.
I will
but
switch
not
off
the
her
mics.
mic.
But you
And
switch off our mics
I
too.
have now switched on all your mics, and
Please,
I'm urging you
please,
to take your seat
don't abuse
so the
power.
president
Don't
can
abuse
answer
your
the
power,
questions.
please.
Point of order. Point of
Honorable-
order.
What's the point of order?
Speaker, can you please rule on this? I'm rising on a point of order. You are quoting the Constitution, where Section 89 explicitly say in subsection 1, a serious violation of the Constitution or law. There is a judgment by the Constitutional Court that Ubabaga Tutuzani has violated the Constitution.
Honorable
No,
Rosie.
last sentence, Speaker, last sentence. We wrote to you as the head of parliament that you must constitute disciplinary proceedings
Honorable
against
Rosie.
Ubabaga
Honorable
Tutuzani so that
Rosie.
he can be answerable for violating the Constitution.
Honorable
And you are
Rosie.
continuing to allow him to come here on the
Honorable
basis that
Rosie,
he's the
I'm not
president.
allowing you to deal with that particular matter here in this sitting, which is specific.
My last
The
point.
president to
But we
answer
wrote
questions.
to you, Speaker. We wrote
Honorable
to you.
Rosie, you don't deal
A
with that
motion
matter
of no
here.
confidence has nothing to do with Section 89, subsection 1. There is a ruling by the highest court in the land that Ubabaga Tutuzani has broken the law. You must do a disciplinary hearing so that he can come and
Honorable
answer.
Rosie,
And that is what we are asking.
Honorable
What is he
Rosie.
doing here
Honorable
before he
Rosie, I'm
goes
switching off
into a
your mic.
constitutional
I'm switching off your mic.
treatment? Speaker.
I appeal to honorable members to cooperate and let us proceed with this session for the president to answer the questions.
Speaker, last
Because
point.
if not, I will have to ask you if you want to leave the session.
No, we don't want to leave. No.
Asifuni ukuhamba la
But if you are
sizosebenza
disrupting
lana.
Speaker.
Asifuni ukuhamba sizosebenza.
Ubaba kaDuduzane suspended Muduma Nana.
I can't have
On the
two people
basis-
from the EFF talking at the same time.
I'm talking, Speaker.
So please,
Honorable Mududuzi Manana, who is honorable no more, was suspended by Ubaba kaDuduzane.
Honorable Ndlozi, I did not recognize
Mr.
you.
Zuma
Honorable
is
Carter,
worse. There's a constitutional court finding against
Honorable
him.
Ndlozi.
Why isn't he suspending himself?
Honorable Ndlozi, please
Why
take your
isn't he
seat.
suspending himself?
Take
Why
your
must we
seat,
sit
Honorable
here
Ndlozi.
and listen to Ubaba kaDuduzane on the basis,
Honorable Ndlozi,
Speaker?
opportunity for a point of privilege, which in fact is about abusing this house.
Honorable Speaker, one of the things that you may have to come to terms with is that we have a right to speak here. And it doesn't matter whether you are irritated by our input or not. You must listen to us. And all we are asking is, we cannot have Duduzane's father
No, Honorable
coming to
Malema.
speak here
Honorable Malema,
after the constitutional
Honorable
court
Malema.
pronounced on him.
you have now abused even the right I'm giving you now by calling an honorable member in the house by a private reference. And I'm saying here you address other honorable members as honorable members. Honorable member at the back.
No, Speaker, I was still making my point.
No, honorable. No, I've said to you, take your seat.
I hope you are proud that every time you come here,
Honorable
Parliament
Speaker.
degenerates because of your crimes. I hope you are proud.
Day before yesterday,
Speaker,
I expected
don't
much
patronize
better
me,
from
Speaker.
you.
It's because of that conference, women conference, we can't be addressed by a rapist. It's because of that women
Honorable
conference,
Tlangwini.
Speaker. We can't be
Honorable
addressed by a
Tlangwini.
person that
you
raped
must
women.
withdraw that
No,
immediately.
he must go.
No, you must
He must go. We
immediately
can't be
withdraw
addressed by
that.
him.
Honorable Tlangwini,
Yes, Speaker.
you must say what you want to say in the right and the correct form, and you know that. You don't stand in the house and just throw an insult, which in fact just amounts to you abusing another honorable member.
That's not
If you
abusing
want
us,
to
Speaker.
put to us a wrong that has been done by anyone who is here, please do it in the correct form. You know that you must put it in the form of a substantive motion. You can't just stand up and think that because you are in the house you can say anything to anybody.
Okay, I withdraw.
Thank you.
But now can I speak my point, Speaker?
What is your point?
My point is we can't be addressed by the father of Tutuzane.
No,
You have
honorable
no
member.
respect for the constitution,
No, honorable
Speaker.
Tlangwini, you
Don't be
don't do it
abused
that
by
way.
that man, Speaker. He must leave.
No.
He can't address us here.
Honorable Tlangwini, take your
Let
seat.
us put on the record, Speaker, we reject that Eurocentric ruling that promotes European culture in a South African parliament. It is very much respectful within our culture to refer to you, njengomama kabanibani. At least I'm not saying Baleka or I'm not saying Mbete. We're not saying Zuma. We're saying Baba kaDuduzane.
Point of
In
order.
our culture, that is respectful. But we want
Order.
to register that is precisely what
Point
he
of
is.
order.
He is Ubaba unless he wants to reject his son. You
Order.
want to abandon your son when you come here.
Order,
That is
Honorable
who he
Ndlozi.
serves. That is who he is here to protect. So we must reject that
Honorable-
ruling of yours as
Order,
Eurocentric.
Ndlozi. Honorable Ndlozi, order. You had no right to scream everything that you've just been saying.
Don't confuse
Honorable
screaming with passion,
Sheikh
Speaker.
Imam.
It's passion, it's not screaming. I promise you, you heard everything I
have
said.
not recognized
It's
you,
passion, it's
Honorable.
also African.
I have not recognized you. I'm recognizing Honorable Sheikh.
Sihloniphane. Izwe lethu leli.
Ngicela lokho nami ukuthi
Le
sihloniphane.
ndoda la ihambe la isadingeki. Nenyanya ayisayifuni la.
Akukona ukuhlonipha lokho.
Ayiphume le ndoda.
Akukona ukuhlonipha lokho mama.
Ubaba
uPhawu.
kaDuduzane uyahlonishwa.
Ngicela uhlale phansi mama.
Hayi kahambe.
Ngicela uhlale phansi.
Asamdingi.
Ngicela uzihloniphe wena
Now
qala. Proceed
Honorable Speaker,
to
on a
questions.
point of order, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Malema, I am not taking any more points of order.
Honorable Speaker, you are abusing your
I am
power
not
because
taking any more
your
points
ruling
of
is
orders.
wrong because
When you call the president, when you say to
Honorable-
him Baba, all the time when president is here, you call him Baba.
No, I
when
call
we
him
say
president.
Baba, no, you
I
say
call
Baba
him honorable
all the
president.
time. You say Baba,
I
you are
call
not
him
consistent.
honorable
You
president.
are abusing
And
power.
Honorable
There's
Malema,
nothing wrong with Baba
if you
Gatuzane.
do not want to take your seat and cooperate so that this house can proceed with its business, I am going to give you the opportunity to exercise the right to leave the house. I'm a point of order.
You are
aphelile manje.
continue to violate the constitution
Cha.
by allowing this Baba Tugusani to come here and speak. This is the man who failed
I'm
to
going
respect
to
the
now
constitution.
ask-
No, wait.
No, I'm going to ask the sergeant at arms to allow you to go out. To assist you to go out.
Honorable Speaker, you didn't warn her. You must warn her first. Warn her first. You can't call Sergeant at Arms as a first act. Warn her first. You cannot abuse power like that. Otherwise, we are taking you on review. You are acting unconstitutionally. You must warn her first. You cannot just call Sergeant at Arms as a first act. Warn her first and see if she's not cooperative. She's even sitting down now. There is no need for Sergeant at Arms. Come here, Papa Dudizane, come.